Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So another new video for you this week. So this week we have CCL and it's actually a loss, okay, so $400 odd. So sometimes I do kind of switch from trading futures to stocks, okay, not very often but sometimes. At the moment futures are pretty unpredictable. So, you know, just to recap, I do trade the FTSE 100 on the European Open and predominantly the Dow Jones on the US Open. Sometimes I take SQQQ for an intraday swing. But I thought I'd have a look at some old stocks that have been trading in the past. You know, the ones that I'm talking about: DAL, NCLH, CCL, BAC, to name but a few. So I've been watching CCL for a while now, significant sell-off, so I thought to myself, okay, fantastic, new week, new month, you know, a week into the month, but all the same, you know, I had a significant sell-off, so I thought to myself, after I'd already done the US Open, I think it was like maybe 6 minutes into the Open, there was a nice little pullback. My entry wasn't perfect, I didn't capitalise in the space, but I took a long position all the same, and this one turns out to be a red. I actually go into the green, $200 odd profit, but I thought we'd get much more out of it. Now this was an intraday swing, this wasn't a scalp, okay? It wasn't a scalp trade, this was an intraday swing. So I was going to hold it for maybe like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, maybe even a couple of hours, okay? But I held it and held it and held it, you know, and this is it's a nice example of just accepting defeat, because we do have losing trades. It's absolutely impossible to have a 100% win rate. It's absolutely impossible. My win rate is, the last time I was tracking it was like 83% or something. Okay, so you have that other percent where, you know, you lose, but what's important is that you don't hang on to these losing trades, because we know the majority of the time, using a profitable strategy like the strategies that I use, that we are in the green the majority of the time. Okay, as I said, an 83% win rate. But it's the other times that we lose trades where we allow them to just go too far, you know, and it really is about discipline. And this is the difference between being a profitable trader and not, is when you have these trades that are going against you, you just will not accept that you were wrong. We can't be right all the time, right? It's impossible to be right all the time. You know, this is part of the journey, it's part of the game that we're in. You know, every business, you know, has some kind of loss to some degree. Okay, so this is our loss, taking red trades. But as I said, the important thing is to accept when you're wrong. You know, and if I didn't accept that I was wrong in this particular trade, instead of losing wherever it was that I lost, it could have ran into the thousands, because if you actually look at the chart on CCL on Monday, it continued to sell off significantly, even more. So if I'd have held that, I'd have ran into the thousands. Guaranteed I'd have ran into the thousands. So it's a really nice example of accepting defeat, taking it on the chin and admitting that you got it wrong on that occasion. It's okay to be wrong, okay? You cannot be right all the time. Okay, so it's important to accept when you're wrong, take it on the chin, apply your risk management, and don't allow the trade to run into, you know, into the thousands, because I guarantee you that's exactly what would have happened on this trade if I hadn't of applied my risk management, okay? So, you know, this is the most difficult part that traders have throughout the journey, is accepting losses, okay? But you have to accept them. It is very difficult. You do get better at them once you start to cut these losing trades. But as I said, you know, the mindset that you have to use is, you've temporarily given that money back to the market, you will get it back. That's the mindset that you must apply to this, okay? You can't think yourself, I've lost, I've lost, I've lost. Your mindset has to be, you've temporarily given that money back to the market, but you will go back and reclaim that in the next days, okay? That's the mindset that you have to apply. And as I said, that literally is the difference between being a profitable trader and not. Okay, so The Sambora trading community continues to grow. We continue to grow on a weekly basis. It's wonderful to see so many new traders come on board. You know, it's exciting times. We've got a number of students providing live commentary on the DAX and the FTSE 100 on the European Open, along with myself. On the Dow Jones, I provide live commentary Monday to Friday. So we are providing live commentary on the US Open and also on the European Open, Monday to Friday. Okay, so it's quite unique. And we're maybe looking at doing something similar towards the end of the session on the US Open. Maybe, we'll see. So exciting times. In a couple of weeks, I head off again to Italy, heading off to Rome, heading off to Florence, a little bit of business, a little bit of pleasure. And again, these are the things that you get to do when you become a successful, profitable day trader. You can pack your bag and just go. So guys, hope you enjoyed this week's video. You know what I'm gonna say, Before we crack on, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to join the Sambora trading community, you can DM me at my Instagram, sambora.00, or you can email me, eduardosambora@yahoo.com. Enjoy this week's video, guys. We win some, we lose some. You gotta accept defeat sometimes. Hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Okay, so CCL, it's been a while since I've traded this. There's a nice little pullback. I kind of missed a bit of the pullback, but let's still go in, 2,000 lots long. Okay, so I wasn't quite quick enough on the pullback. I did miss a little bit of the space there, but I still got in. So my intention is to hold this as an intraday swing, because there's been a significant sell-off for a number of days now. So that's my intention. So this is not a scalp trade. Okay, this is an intraday trade where I might hold it for like half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. But let's see how we get on here. The setup is perfect for me, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. CCL can be a tricky stock to trade sometimes, so let's see how this one goes. So it seems to be rejecting there at the resistance level, but let's wait and see. Okay, so $200 odd up, $240, so I'll hold this for now. It seems to be pushing up through them resistance levels. They were rejected, but it pushes through, so let's wait a little bit longer and see. I'm not going to look to get too much out of this. We'll see where this goes. I'll hold it for now. Okay, so in a loss here, so it's one of them. Okay, you can't be right all the time. You win some, you lose some, but it's made a new low, and more importantly than that, it is maintaining a new low. So might just have to take this loss here. If I don't take this loss here, it could turn into, instead of being $300, it could be $1,000. So you need to know when to get out. You've got to take these trades on the chin. You can't be right all the time. Let's wait and see just a little bit longer. Okay, time to pull the plug in this one. So $400 odd down. I think it's time to take this one to the chin, walk away. That's what you need to do sometimes.